kicking it old school style. Bringing it back. So if you're new to the channel, we used to do this little thing called Super Early Morning Show. It was our little podcast, though.
Should we start a new season?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
We kind of stopped doing it because our recording equipment kicked the bucket. But when we first started it, we just recorded it on Randall's phone. So that's what we're going to do today.
Okay. We're going to record audio. So we're going to hear everything you say. Just know that.
Huh?
Everyone in YouTube land, whatever they say, it'll record it on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can blackmail them. Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to the SNR Motoring Super Early Morning Podcast, which is actually done in the morning instead of being done late at night.
Hence the name.
Yeah. We did, 2 late at night, and they were dumpster fires.
Yeah, they were pretty good. They were live, weren't they?
Yeah, my internet was being stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And it wouldn't work, yeah. I still think we should go over to your house and try to do the old car guy podcast again.
Yeah.
I want a mulligan.
A mulligan? Yeah.
Mulligan. So we should ask something about that. Anyways, we've done a bunch of podcasts, actually. And it's changed. I don't know how many times. And it seems like we can never find our groove.
Yeah.
Like, first it started out news.
Yeah, just car news.
Car news. And then we did questions, where we would come up with questions. And then we went back to car news.
We kind of started relying on the questions for content, though.
Yeah.
We weren't ever really doing anything.
Which, I mean,
ourselves.
We got to give credit to the question master.
Yes.
He did a fine job.
Fantastic.
So, if you want your questions answered, put them in the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
And we'll answer them. But I think, I don't know, for this one, we'll just try to keep it like a
light
BS session.
Yeah.
What's going on in the car community.
Yeah.
Because I kind of want to talk about, in our area, the Veloster kid and the Myrtle Beach.
Was he from Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, he's a Myrtle Beach guy.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that.
So I sent it to a bunch of people, but there was a screenshot.
Yeah. Of him sitting on his car.
Yeah. And it was like...
we'll have to somehow post it so you can see it.
So it's a local guy. He drives the Veloster, automatic Veloster. And he supposedly has beat, like, Hellcats.
Did you
still have the picture? I deleted it.
Did you send it to me in Messenger or text message?
I think text message.
All right. Keep going.
So he's supposed to have this super badass Veloster. And he tried to set up...
Is that even possible?
I don't know anything about him, so
yeah,
sure.
I don't either.
So he tried to set up a street race. And he put it on Facebook. It was a $5 buy-in.
Oh, he was the one that
He was the one who did that.
I had no idea. I had no idea. Oh
so it was like a $5 buy-in.
This story is getting even...
And it was advertised on Facebook, which is like, nah. If I was going to try to organize a race, which I'm not, I would not do it on Facebook if it was illegal. So... I guess the night of the race, everyone showed up at the
There's the cash days in Myrtle Beach.
Scott's holding up his phone now to the camera if you're listening to this, which we'll release both. We'll do audio version only and a version on YouTube. So everyone showed up to the race. And, of course, the cops were there.
Was he racing Hellcats?
And no one got to race.
The
cop showed up, ran them off, so they all went to Broadway at the beach parking lot and hung out. And now that car wash was like the weekly. Oh,
there.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's him right there.
So, jeez, now I'm choking. So now the car wash that everyone hung out at, it was like every week. has now said that they don't want them coming out there. And everyone's mad at him even more because they got him kicked out of the spot. Which I don't know if Berkey's followed suit, because supposedly there was a Berkey meet and like no one showed up to it. So I don't know if like Berkey's ran him off or what.
He ruined it for everyone.
Pretty much.
Not that we really want the car meets or anything, but you know, there are people in the Myrtle Beach, well, everywhere really, that like are really into the car meet scene and whatnot. So he
ruined it.
He's the number one enemy now.
So I took a lease to the end of the year. It was like in December, end of the year, supposed to be this huge meet, which I went. Was it last year I went or the year before? I went, and actually a ton of cars showed up. Like it was a bunch of them. So we went, and we pull into the parking lot. There's one car there and 3 cops around them.
One car there and 3 cops around the car?
Yeah.
Was it the Veloster kid?
No. So this is my oldest daughter's first ever car meet, and the cops break it up. So I guess he was out there doing burnouts. One of the local stores called the cops. Cops came out, ran everyone off.
One of them guys.
Yep. So it was not a good time. She had a blast though. I had the top out.
You took this, the Supra?
Yeah, I drove the Supra with her, and I had the top out, and it's freezing cold. And she's like, "Leave the top out. I love it." So we'd start driving, and every time we'd drive, I could see her hands go up out of the targa. We'd like slow down, the hands would come down. So I'm like, man, I'm freezing this poor girl out. So I turned the heat on like as high as I could get it. So of course, there's no vents in the back.
Oh, she had to sit in the back.
Yeah, it's all up front. So I'm like cooking, trying to make sure she's warm.
Sweat rolling.
And the heat in the Mark III works very, very well. So that was her first adventure. I feel bad. I was like, man, that's it. You didn't get to see any cars or anything.
It's not that. It's the ride that's going to be more memorable.
Oh, she loved riding the Supra because I toyed with the idea of selling the Supra, and like her and my son were like, nope, you got to keep it. I was like, okay, well, if you say so.
What do you think the most useless car feature is nowadays? Like newer cars.
In-dash sat nav.
No, I got something else for you. The automatic stop and start. When you come to a stoplight.
I hate that.
You press on the brakes and the car like cuts off. Like,
yeah.
I don't want that to happen. I want it to keep going.
You can turn it off on the dash.
Yeah, I know. Why even put that on there?
At EPA.
That's the stupidest thing. I was talking to my brother about it. He's a mechanic. And he said, you wouldn't believe how many starters I have to replace because of that.
I believe it. Yeah, our shop truck has it. And I had to drive the shop truck one time, and
it's stupid.
It drove me nuts.
Car manufacturers, if you're listening to this podcast or watching it on YouTube, don't include that anymore. Just don't. So, if you have, what are some of your pet peeves about new cars? Let us know in the comments.
I know one that I hate.
What?
It's not like a added feature. It's a design flaw, I think.
Yeah.
And I've said it multiple times, I'm sure. Everyone, if anyone's paying attention, they're rolling their eyes. Yes, that is a drum set upstairs. So now everything is going to this touch screen.
Yeah.
Put it in the dash. Don't just hang it out in no man's land where it's just like sticking up. It's like...
Mold it in there.
Yeah. We have nowhere to put it, so let's just place it there. Like, actually design something instead of making... Because, I don't know, there's a couple nice cars out there, but for the most part, the interiors suck. On newer cars. They're kind of bland.
Yeah. They've lost that love and feeling.
I mean, not like the Conquest or the Mark IV Supras.
Mustang.
They just kind of like beat that one to death.
Yeah.
They were like, "It works, just roll with it."
Yeah,
And then finally, about
exactly.
you know,
Keep it
2000,
simple. Stupid.
6, they were like, "All right, maybe we should change this up a little
Yeah.
bit." Yeah, there's a band upstairs.
Oh, man. Kicking out the jams.
Done kicked them out.
So yeah, for those of you listening, I kind of said this in the video already, but our recording equipment for the podcast kicked the bucket. So that's why we kind of stopped. If you're somehow stumbling upon this podcast again, so we're just recording this on Randall's phone for now. We're gonna look into getting another audio interface here pretty soon, but we're gonna do it like this for now and see how it goes.
I was thinking, like maybe we could do the invite different guests.
Yeah,
It seems like everyone does that. Seems like that's the path.
That's the
for
thing,
every
yeah.
automotive like podcast is we'll have guests and talk to them. So
Yeah.
I kind of don't know what we're gonna do. If you have a plan,
I don't have a plan.
I guess we could just kind of mumble through it
That's what we
until we
usually
kind
do.
of find our groove. I mean, sadly, the beach here is not a huge.
Yeah, well, it used to be
automotive
until
hub.
Veloster Kid came along.
There's a lot more Lambos in the area, I've noticed. I'm just saying, like, it's weird to see Lambos at the beach.
Not impressed. What?
So yesterday we took kids swimming lessons.
Yeah,
Walk outside.
you took kids swimming lessons.
I did. I can't swim. I don't know how to. So we're walking out. I've got my son and my oldest, and we're going to go get the car, and then we're going to drive around and pick up the other people. And there's a Porsche GT3 sitting in the parking lot. So I walk outside. There's another guy standing there with his wife and kid. And I'm like staring this GT3 down. And he's like, "You're looking at it too?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking at it." So I'm pick my son up.
Stop looking at it.
We start walking, and this little old Asian lady walks out, gets in the GT3 and starts it. And it's like throaty, like real throaty. It's got stickers all over the back windows. It's like VIR. Like, I was like, wow. So she gets in it and she drives it. And whenever you leave the Y, there's a speed bump.
Mm-hmm.
And she like slowly goes over the speed bump. And whenever she takes off, she dumped it and took off.
Middle finger.
Like,
hanging out
it
the
was
window.
awesome. I mean, she was like 80. Like this little tiny Asian lady. I was like, that's great. I wish I had it on video. I thought she'd be like crawling to his, like her son's car or something like that. Nah,
No.
she was just, she revved it up, took off.
That's funny.
GT3 grandma knows what's up.
I can't see my mom doing that. She'd probably run into a wall.
Run over a cat.
God. What happened with that?
She killed like 3 cats in a week. Like every time she went out to go to work, there was a cat behind the car.
Mom, the cat killer. So here's the long, awkward pause when we try to think about something to say. What are you laughing at?
Just remembering that whole thing. Uh-oh.
Someone's about to get tackled.
Yeah, someone's in trouble. What time is it? 8:15. So, is there anything you want to say about anything at all? We'll kind of wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how this audio is going to sound, so it might sound like us in a coffee can.
Yeah, probably.
So I don't want to make it too long. I don't know. We tried to keep them 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
I think our longest one was, what, 30?
30 minutes or so, yeah.
We tried to keep it to a minimum because most of the time we just mumble through it.
Just like what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
We're trying to make it to the 15-minute mark. We got 1 minute left.
Well, no. Is there anything you want to say? Like anything you want to? Anything upcoming? Any shout outs? Anything?
No, I don't think. I mean, I just said it in our actual YouTube video on the Supra, but there is a car. If you would like to see us build a race car, you can go to sandrmotoring.com and help us out with that. There's a car by my house that we went and looked at in our last YouTube video about 2 weeks ago, and I think it would be a very good candidate for a race car, and it's cheap. So if you want to help us acquire it,
I would not say good. Candidate.
that it is.
Okay.
Or you can get the motorcycle Fiero.
That's pending. Someone already bought that.
Maybe that's what we should do. Random stuff on Marketplace. That could be a segment.
Random stuff we found on Marketplace.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that'll translate through here
Yeah.
with the audio unless we post all the links in the like the show notes, but I don't know.
We would just have to be very descriptive with our words.
I mean, the video
paint the picture.
would I don't know. I think unless you can go see the listing in person.
Well, we could say like the title of the listing, and they can go.
Did I send you the link for the Pro Stock Mustang? So there's a. It was on the same Facebook group that I found it, but it was a Mustang. What's the 0506 body style?
S197.
I thought that was the one with the Coyote.
It is.
The one prior to that. With the 3 valve.
They're both. Yeah.
They're the same.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's whatever that one is. And it's like on the outside of it, it looks like a Pro Stock car. Got like the big staggered tires, like everything else. Under the hood, bone stock.
Someone took a sledgehammer and hit a brick wall.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. It wasn't. And then that feeling of like dread overflows your body, and it's just like you're speechless because you don't know what just happened.
You got that all on video too, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Completely unexpected. But if you'd like to watch that video, it's on our channel.
I don't know where we were going with that. Oh yeah. Okay. We're ending the video, and then I got like sidetracked because of random stuff I find on eBay and
the Pro Stock
Face
Mustang.
cake.
Yeah. And okay. I got it. I remember now.
Yeah, we were talking about the segment.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it all cleared away now. All right.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, I think we can end it here.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else really super exciting going on right now.
Nah.
If you have a car, if you have a Merkur XR4Ti just laying around, let us know. We'll come get it.
He'll come get it.
You don't want a Merkur?
What am I going to do with it? I got a mop.
Same thing.
Just let it sit in the
Garage and die.
Those days are over for me, for now. Unless something bigger comes along where I can store more stuff.
Yeah. I won't comment on that.
Anyway, if you enjoyed this podcast, you enjoyed this video, subscribe to us. The more the merrier.
If you have questions,
Post them up.
yeah, we'll answer them.
Or you can, if you're listening, you can email them to us at sandrmotoring@gmail.com. Yeah. If you want to help us grow,
Tell a friend.
tell a friend, phone a friend, check out our merch, subscribe. You know what to do. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sure you've watched YouTube videos before, and you know what to do.
If you're listening to the podcast, you probably know how that works too.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Love you, folks.
We'll see you next time.